Hi, everyone. It's Life and Vibe, otherwise known as Ray. And we are 2 days away from my trial with Sarasota Tim. And I need to make a playlist just about the case because many people ask me questions regarding what is it about? What am I suing him for? And obviously, there's a little bit to it. So I'm going to try to make sure I put some playlists together. But obviously, I'm quite busy because Thursday morning, August the 13th at 9:30 a.m., I will be at the General District Court in Virginia Beach. So pretty exciting. So thank you everybody for supporting my channel, supporting our mission, and just following through. Just because really, I don't like Tim spreading medical misinformation on the internet, which he does a lot. Okay, let's just get into the react because I think Tim has been MIA all day, and we need to probably potentially put out a silver alert in Florida. Now, there's two possible reasons. One, the tiny crusher has just taken Tim out, and or he is on the road out west to New York, wherever he says he's going to be, probably anywhere but Virginia Beach, which is where he's supposed to be on Thursday morning. All right, guys, let's just get into this. Let's make me small. I've already talked long enough. Tim is 1.5 and seemingly quite distracted. This was yesterday. He's crossing the Skyway Bridge to St. Petersburg, and he's buying a tiny trailer. Hold me closer, tiny trailer.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim on the road again. I'm on.
Now, I like my song better.
The road, baby, taking me a little trip. It's gonna be a short one though. See, I got 30 minutes before my arrival. I'm going across the big Skyway Bridge. I'll take you guys with me. I gotta stop and pay a toll here to go across the Skyway Bridge. Going to look at an RV, baby. It's about time to look at one.
He does.
Looking at them.
Now, Tim is totally aware at this point, everybody, that he has to pay a toll. In fact, he's so distracted, though. He is moving and trying to look for cash all at the same time. Now, I use regularly toll roads, so I have like a transponder on my car to pay for mine. And you can see here, there's the cost of the tolls, okay? And then behind it is a sign that says if you don't have any cash, all right, we'll just let him carry on so we can read the sign.
All right, let's look at.
Okay, we bill you with toll by plate, and there's administration fees also included. But Tim is so just having to go get this camper. He can't pay any attention. But don't worry, Tim. Just as you probably did not tell us you got a bill for blowing the school bus sign, I'm sure that you're going to not admit that you blew a toll. He literally thinks. Anyway, let Tim take it.
Come on, let's get serious. Let's get real. Why are these people? No cash, do not stop. What? Free? Keep going? No charge? Did you see that? It's my lucky day.
Does he really seriously think that's what happened? I don't know how much this is just clickbait or Tim really is this delusional. I'm thinking it's the latter. Tell me in the comments what you think.
What was that about?
You not paying
attention?
I
don't know, man, but they didn't charge me. They ain't but $1.298 to go across this thing. A lot of you guys that wanted to see me fish, this isn't far from me at all. The old bridge.
He just is so manic in having to go get the camper because he needs to get to Virginia Beach to trial. Doesn't he need to register? And you can't boondock anything in Virginia Beach. That's completely illegal.
Before they built the Skyway Bridge up here, you can drive your vehicle down it from both sides, from over in St. Pete side and over here on the Manatee County. I guess I'm in Manatee County still. Maybe I'm not. Skyway Fishing Pier. See that? You get off right here. I mean, it's really a hop, skip, and a jump to go fishing up here. And this is real fishing. I mean, you're going to see it's a big open body of water. Let me get around the specter head. So there it is. Look at it. Look. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful bridge. Let me show you. Okay,
oh my gosh. This is why you didn't realize you had a toll to pay, because you're so concerned about making content, of which he's not really doing a great job. Just having a higher opportunity to have an accident, in my opinion.
You zoomed in too much, and I wanted to show you the bridge up here. There she is. There she is. Oh, come on. It's herky-jerky because I got you zoomed in. All right. Hang on. Over there's Anna Marie. Oh, gosh, darn it. There it was. Over here's Anna Marie Island. This is the end of Anna Marie Island right there. See all that over there? That's that. That's the Gulf of America out that way. And here we go. Skyway Bridge. There she is.
Oh, my goodness, Tim. You need to calm down. He is at 1.25.
All right, let's go. And I'm going to look at a little camper. There it is. Look. Yeah. Look at that thing. It looks like a ship. You go across this on a motorcycle, it's a little air, kind of windy. They close it down all the time. When there's a storm or wind, they don't, look how nice it is out there in the Sarasota Bay. And that's St. Petersburg, downtown St. Petersburg. That's not Tampa. That right there, that's St. Pete. Yep. And Tampa's on down a ways. So yeah, we're gonna go look at the camper. Here's that bridge.
Oh my goodness, Tim. If you keep driving in this manner, you're never going to go see the camper. And just to buy a camper he is the worst just management of money I've ever known of. And also, thank me, his subscribers, if he actually truly starts to travel, because he's done nothing all summer.
There's a fishing. Want to go fishing? There you go.
I mean, I cannot believe he's buying another camper when he lives in a camper, because he doesn't want to now haul the other camper and put damage on it. That's not a mobile home you live in, Tim. That's like a weekend camper. He makes no sense. He really makes no sense. But he's going to try to say he sells this later on and makes money. I'm sure he'll write it off on his taxes because he shows it on YouTube. It's wild.
The cars. There's a bait store and tackle and snacks, no doubt. Just drop your line down anywhere you want, right off the side of the bridge. Yep. It's like those bridges in the Keys, you know. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy this camper. But I gotta satisfy myself and go look at it. Everything else.
I don't know. I know he went and ate dinner with Fred and Raffaella, and that was posted. He did the thing about the Eagles. I don't know if this is out of sync. Maybe his videos didn't make sense in the order they went out in last night, but that's not surprising with Tim.
It was in, all over the country. Not all over the country, in the Southeast. I'm not gonna drive to Texas or whatever, but they're for what I want, they're not just hanging on trees. And what I want is like a nice used Lexus or Accord or Civic or Camry.
I don't know why he just can't stay in a hotel. It's just beyond me. He would irk me endlessly if I had to deal with him. Dealing with him just in a court case has irked me.
They get sold. The neighbor wants it. The family member wants it. It's they don't get advertised. They get glommed up quick. Look at this thing, huh? It's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. Yeah. And we're on top of the world up here now, baby. That's St. Pete out there. Let me show you. Anyway, this camper is...
It would petrify me knowing Tim is doing all these shenanigans driving. See with the camera. I'm sure it looks very impressive from the water. I'm sure it looks like a big sunset or sun rise. One of the two. Whichever time of day it is.
I'm not even going to video it.
Looks pretty.
Here's the other bridge.
But not the way Tim shows.
On this side, you can drive out.
Snake.
In this one.
Lord.
There it is. So if you want to come across the Skyway, get off and fish this side, it's a little shorter. But there you go. There it is. Sorry about all the movement. First time I came across this bridge,
You don't even have a microphone on. We just hear all the background noise. Just the of the bridge.
The airport to get my son, and I was like, he's gonna really love it here. I love it. Look at all this water. This is beautiful. It's to go to the Tampa airport, which most people do from Sarasota. It's a beautiful drive. It's an hour and a half. It can be very heavy traffic, but it's pretty. And you got these areas like right here. Look at that. We can pull over off and go like on the bay there. All right, I gotta go. Crush it.
Yes, Tim needs to certainly try to make sure he is taking the time to concentrate on wherever he needs to go to pick up this RV camper, the tiny camper, the cramper. I just am absolutely just astounded by Tim's neotech mathematical mindset and whatever is this that's going on. But I think in reality, what is happening is that Tim does not want his subscribers to know that he is actually in court on Thursday for a $30,000 judgment because he was a malicious bad actor on YouTube. And so I think Tim was fully convinced that if he prayed enough to Jesus and God and, was thinking it was his personal ATM and kept flooding the Virginia Beach courts with nonsense AI scripted letters, that this case would magically just like disappear and that he would just get a WebEx and he could just talk himself and he would be completely able to not seek and any type of actual time to be in trial, like seek any, like he won't be like held responsible for anything. Sorry, losing my words there. But yeah, thank God I'm not the judge, hey? Thank God I handed in my exhibits that can do my talking for me on Thursday. But yes, I think that Tim finally sort of had it come to a realization that all of his attempts to change the outcomes of this case, as far as having it dismissed, having it without Virginia having jurisdiction over him, without him having to actually show up for the case, none of that succeeded. And he is in actual reality been, served by the Commonwealth of Virginia to come to court. And so he is going to have Florida be able to actually follow through with anything that comes through with Virginia, because Florida does that. So that's kind of where Tim's at. And we don't know where Tim's at today. So if you did get this far, which I'd be surprised at this point because I rambled, leave a camper in the chat. Any type of camper, because Tim's getting a tiny camper cramper. So that's going to be fun. We'll see what happens. And obviously, Virginia Beach is at least 1,000 miles, I want to say, almost about. And where the court is right at the ocean front. So it's not at the city limits at all. You still have to go some ways into Virginia Beach to get to the courthouse. And so we'll see, guys. Wish me luck on Thursday. And like I said, make sure to leave me a like too. Subscribe if you haven't. I think, like every YouTuber says, I think more than double of you are watching and not subscribed. And leave a hype too. Like, give me a hype and likes. And then campers and comments and everything. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next one. Bye.